Destructive winds pound Anchorage, Alaska in January. Well, it was the worst windstorm in recent years. Look at that spruce tree whipping around. This thing blew in a lot of warm, moist air. Anchorage can get windstorms 2-3 times a year, but the 100-mile-an-hour winds, that occurs a lot less frequently. 47 degrees and rain. Now, on the hillside, it's a different matter. I mean, in town, in the Anchorage Bowl, a lot lower winds, this is impressive, less frequent winds. You get up on the hillside, that's where I hate wind. We're about halfway up the hillside. It's really impressive to sit and watch and listen. It's scary. It is really unnerving to go through it. It's hectic. But the wind, it's really loud. It's a loud roar, and at some point it gets a little tedious. It doesn't go away. It's just on, and it's there. It's always there. It becomes hard to relax. You can hear it coming before it arrives, and hard to sleep. At one point, I had to go put my headphones on so I could sleep. Take a look. You notice on that left-hand side of the screen the light reflecting through the window. It's going to go off in just a second. Power is going to go out. Power went out.
Could be it.
Didn't come back on for 33 hours.
That wasn't the flicker.
It was the one that did it.
Yeah.
The Weather Service refers to these storms as atmospheric rivers. Alaskans like to call them Pineapple Express. Storms originating near Hawaii that barrel nonstop into the Alaska mainland. We get one of these every year or so, usually in the winter. It's starting to build again. Well, here comes another gust.
Isn't that something, Iger? He's so
Iger doesn't like wind either. You can see why the moose get freaked out. I've seen them running through the yard before on high wind days, just, well, it's all around them. They can't get away. Now, we lost one tree, a spruce, somewhere around 3 a.m. I didn't hear it. However, I did wake up. Something woke me up, and looked at the clock, and yeah, it was 3 a.m. And I got up, looked out the window, and I could see that a tree was down in the backyard. It's amazing to view how durable these trees are. Durable the right word? No, how about resilient? Yeah, that's good. I like that. This stuff will make your socks curl up. I just want it to go away. Back in 5th grade, our reader had a poem in it entitled, "Do You Fear the Force of the Wind?" It compares the force of the wind and slash of rain to challenges and inconveniences in life. I'd say the author, Hamlin, Garland, really nailed it. He most certainly stood out in the face of the wind. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. We're cheating here, sitting safely inside our house. That's smart. It's just amazing that these trees can withstand this. Look at it. It's incredible. I mean, the bending and the slashing around that occurs. I wouldn't want to be walking out there, I'll tell you that. No snow on the ground. Last year we had 120 inches of the stuff. This year, not so much. We're out in the backyard now. These trees that you see here aren't quite tall enough to reach the house if they were to blow over. The one that we did lose, if it had blown a different direction, would have hit the house. Now, if you go way up to the top of the hill, say Bear Valley, some residents up there have personal wind gauges, and they're reporting wind gusts up to 125 miles an hour. That's hurricane force winds right there. There's the tree we lost. It's a summer home to red-breasted nuthatches. Turnagain Pass reported 132 mile an hour peak, and then I thought I heard Alyeska-Girdwood had a high of 117 mile an hour gust. Now, we didn't lose power until 10:23 that Sunday morning. Sitting down, watching the first half of one football game, about an hour and a half, the Packers are going to come on. Boom, power goes out. Oh, I love this part of the show. We didn't get it back on until Monday at 6:30, and I think that was the national championship football game. Missed that one, too. It came on just prior to it starting. No, I didn't. I missed it. It came on afterwards because the game starts here at about 4 in the afternoon. Hello.
Stop.
Who's he talking to? The dog. The dog? The dog.
Stop it. Stop.
These people are our friends. They're here to clean up the yard. And then when they were done, I gave them $800. Wow, those things are just nasty. Took care of that body, stump. Every time I see a wood chipper in action, I think of that movie Fargo. Remember the guy disposed of the dead body using his wood chipper? Dead body? Nope, never saw one. It was a funny movie, especially if you know people from North Dakota or Brainerd, Minnesota. Oh, I think what I say, power was restored at 6:30 p.m. Monday. So it was out for 33 hours, or 33 and a half hours. Or is it 32 and a half hours? I thought you would have had that worked out before we went to air.